improve your swimming technique for a faster, more efficient swim. As your arm enters the water, implement a glide. A glide is important because if the leading arm starts pulling before the other arm has finished the pull phase, the stroke will be cut short as the next stroke cycle begins. A glide is often perceived by reaching forward. If you reach forward, the way the shoulder moves, you actually encourage the arm to drop through the water too early, losing propulsion as the arm pushes towards the surface instead of propelling you forward. To maintain a glide, imagine holding the arm back towards the surface of the water. The pull phase will be the inverse of this work, to move the arm down through the water. Whilst you are gliding, your other arm should be finishing the pull phase. The pull phase is defined by an arm in water in motion. Many swimmers perceive the end of their pull phase when their arm brushes past their leg. The truth is, the end of the pull phase, the end of propulsion, is when your arm breaches the surface of the water. As your pulling arm reaches halfway through the pull phase, begin to emphasize an extension from your arm. Extend your arm through the water towards the water's surface. As your arm breaches the water surface, your arm should be extended. By extending your arm towards the back end of your stroke, you maximize length, which increases the body of water that you move. This is what makes you efficient and more powerful through the water. Your leading arm should remain gliding whilst your other arm breaches the water surface and recovers through the air. As your recovering arm passes around your head or shoulder, you can pull your leading arm, allowing the recovering arm to enter the water to start the process again. The recovering arm, when the arm is outside the water, does not offer propulsion, which is why it has two rules. Rule 1. Recover the arm through the air to complete the stroke cycle. Rule 2. Do not disturb the propulsion phase, which is the pull and kick. Your kick should originate from your quads, which is your thighs. Your legs should feel extended. When watching good swimmers, it often looks like the knees bend. The way the kick feels is different to the way the kick looks. Your kick should feel like the leg is extended. However, you will notice when watching most swimmers that there is a small bend in the knee. This comes naturally. Do not aim to bend your knee. Extend your legs as you kick, and your knees will bend naturally, even though the kick feels extended. If you bend your knee intentionally, your kick will become too bendy, losing stability and propulsion. Many swimmers focus on the entry, which is at the end of the recovery phase. Entering in a particular manner does not control the start of propulsion. The best way to control the start of propulsion, the pull phase, is to control the glide. The glide will be the last position that the arm is in before the pull starts. To control the glide well is to control the start of the pulling phase well. The catch phase is when the arm creates leverage at the start of the pull phase. If you are a beginner or intermediate swimmer, focus on maximizing your glide and stroke length before working on your catch phase. Maximizing the glide and stroke length ensures that your pulling phase has a lot of water to move. If you do not move a lot of water during your pulling phase, adding a catch to leverage more water may not be useful. Use swimming fins to make it easier to slow down your stroke to work on your technique. Avoid using paddles or other equipment that overload your technique when developing your form.